Hello. Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody today? Y'all come on in. Grab you a seat. Have a sit down. Y'all come in and have a seat. Come in and have a seat. Hey, Christy. How's it going today? How you doing? Sammy has crashed out. Hello, Casey. How you doing? How's it going today? See, I'll try to show him a little more, but he's cracked out. I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good. Ruth, how are you? So good to see you. Found you again. Somehow I got unsubbed. Oh, hello, Miss Christy. How you doing? Jenna May. I'm doing pretty good, Casey. Glad you're doing good. Got a bit of a headache working, but that's kind of normal. That's just part of it. Let's see if we can get this a little closer. That's no better. Oh, wait. I hear you, Ruth. I'm vertical, okay? I'm vertical. I getting unsubbed from people. Oh, that's happening to you too, Christy? Shit, I might need to check mine and make sure that I'm not unsubbed from people. Hey, Wilby, how's it going? I might need to check that. He's cracked out, Will. Him sleeping. He played pretty hard this morning. He played pretty hard. I wonder what's up with that. It's probably another glitch with YouTube. YouTube seems to be having a lot of glitches here lately. I'm having a good day today. Thank you for asking. Of course, Will. Of course. Hey, Red Road Runner. How's it going? How is everybody? We're just doing our normal. Nothing special today. Nothing special. I'm hoping he shouldn't sleep too long. Usually when he catches a nap in the morning, it's not very long. But he took it a little later than normal, so I'm hoping he wakes up soon so that we can take a good nap this afternoon. 2 weeks now, gene therapy. Doctors think it's going good. Oh, that's good news, Will. I'm glad. Being lazy. I hear you, Miss Girl. It's too hot outside to do anything. I think everybody needs to be lazy. It's safer right now to be lazy. I'm doing okay, Red. I'm doing okay. Got a bit of a headache working, but in fact, it feels like it's gonna rain. It feels like it's gonna rain. My flare is much better than it was. My joints are still aching real bad, and like my legs are still hurting real bad if I'm up doing anything for any length of time. But I don't feel as bad as I did, so that's good. Hey, Kim, how you doing today? I was checking the weather to see if we have rain coming. No. Got a heat index of 102 right now, but it says it's currently 91. Heat index is 102. It says we only have a 10% chance of rain, so I don't. Oh, wait. No, pressure hadn't gone up any. I don't know. I just got a headache working. Had a dizzy spell this morning. Good excuse to lay down again. There you go, Ruth. There you go. Yes, it feels as if it's about to rain. Right? Tropics are cranking up. Those headaches and pains from pressure building. I think that is what it is, Miss Christie. It's just Anybody with a headache disorder or a brain illness or um, an autoimmune disease that affects their joints or causes them to flare, anybody like that is very, very sensitive to barometric pressure changes. I mean, I can predict the weather better than any kind of weatherman. Shit, I can tell you. Hi, Tiffany Marie. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you for joining. I really, really enjoyed being on panel with Makeup Mobster yesterday. Um, I think I've emailed her like twice already saying thank you. I really enjoyed it because she really does know her shit when it comes to monkeys. She really does. And I even messaged her today and I told her that because she's definitely done a lot of research. She's very, very well educated when it comes to monkeys. And I told her, I said, I'll probably be able to learn from you. I think that it's great to be able to sit and talk to someone um, that is knowledgeable like that. It really, I loved it. I really did. I loved it. And I hope that we can do it again. I'd say it will rain. I put my indoor cushions on my porch. Oh, yeah. If you put your cushions out, it's going to rain. Oh, good morning, Crazy Nurse Granny. How are you? Or I guess it's afternoon at this point, huh? Your body tells the weather too. Tiffany, I have an illness that affects my brain. And I have a shunt and everything. So, like, I can tell the pressure in my head changes. And and it's so hard to describe to people that, like, you literally can feel that pressure change in your head. You feel it. You feel the pressure in your head. And so, like, I mean, I can tell it quick. And to me, it feels like it's going to rain. It doesn't say that it's going to, though. I think she enjoyed it just as much. You made her day. Oh, I'm glad she made mine. She really did. I really enjoyed being on panel with her yesterday. Yes, he is asleep. He is cracked out. I told you MM loves monkeys. She's the one that said there's a monkey rescue. I don't know about one in Kentucky, but the other one that I was thinking of is in Ohio, Christy. Teresa Bullock. She's in Ohio. I wonder if that's who Makeup Mobster was talking about. But I didn't know of one in Kentucky. I don't know, Christy. Ask her about it again. Maybe she has some more information. Is Sammy? No, Sammy is a long-tailed macaque. He will be much smaller than what a spider monkey is. Spider monkeys are cool, though. Their movements and stuff are just really kind of. She has it on one of her lives, I think. I don't know. I wonder if she was thinking about Teresa Bullock, but I think Teresa Bullock's in Ohio. I don't know. Maybe she does know of one. I'm telling you, she knows her shit when it comes to monkeys. Straight up, she knows her shit. But yeah, he's cracked out. He takes several naps throughout the day. Yes, I know about that. My brain's not here anymore. Yeah, when I start having like a hard time thinking or concentrating or getting out what I'm saying, I always say my brain's slipping. Just bear with me. I got some brain slippage. If you don't mind me asking, how long have you had a shunt? I had surgery. Oh, you had surgery on your brain stem. Oh my God. That is a risky surgery. I hope it went well and that you're doing well. I've had my shunt for 2 years. In July was 2 years. I have pseudotumor cerebri, and it was so bad when I was diagnosed. I had really bad papilledema in both eyes. So I ended up getting a shunt within 2 months of diagnosis because I just didn't respond to the medication. She has talked about them for a while. She gets so excited over them. I do too. I really like that her and I have that in common. The love and the excitement for them. All right, Kim? He's got the right idea. Oh, Fish. How you doing, Fish? Good to see you. I miss you. I miss having you around all the time. I have gene therapy. They put a needle in my brain to try to keep the cells from dying. Oh, goodness, Will. It helped more in the beginning, still doing good. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Um, Granny, I get it. I get it. And what a lot of people don't realize too is when you have any kind of brain surgery, just like any other surgery, you're going to develop scar tissue. And that does affect things, you know. I have some issues now that I didn't have before the surgery, but there's other issues that, of course, are much better. So it's just kind of the only thing is that my pressure has never normalized. It has stayed way too high. And I'm just not willing to have a second surgery right now. It's not something I want to go through. It's so good to see fish in here. I really have. I've missed seeing you around. I know you're busy with working and all that stuff, but we do miss you, fish. Will, yes, I know, right? Yes, I almost didn't get surgery, risk or high. I would imagine, I can't imagine having to go through one on your brainstem. That is some serious business right there. Mom had to have one care for years after hers. Her skin died that covered her plate. Oh, wow, Christy. That's pretty serious. Hello, Scottish Thistle. Welcome. Scottish Thistle. I like that. Scottish Thistle. I don't know what Scottish Thistle is, but I like the way that it sounds. I love how some people are so creative with their YouTube names and stuff. I'm just not that creative. I'm just not. Just not. It looks like everybody's having a good day today. That's good. That's real good. I did another panel this morning, just kind of a last minute thing. I went on panel with Jenna Moon, and they asked some really good questions and stuff today. I really enjoyed that. I'm really enjoying going and doing panels and being able to share Sammy and share what I've learned and share, like the stages that we've already gone through and what we have to look forward to. And I just really like being able to share him because he does put a smile on so many people's faces and brings a little happiness and joy to people. And I think that we all need a little bit of that right now. We could all use a little bit more smiling and a little bit more joy with the way the world is right now. Oh, you listened to the end of it? Yeah, I enjoyed going on panel with her as well. I love being able to answer questions, and I keep telling myself that one of these days somebody's going to ask me something that I don't know. And when that day comes, that's going to be interesting as well because we'll get to learn together. That's how I kind of look at it. So, but I really enjoyed it. I hope I can do another panel with her as well. It's funny though, because I keep doing these last minute panels and I'm still in my pajamas. I ain't even washed my face or brushed my teeth. So I'm not camming up. So one of these days we'll do a planned panel and I can look presentable, not be in my pajamas so that, Lisa, they grow on trees, fish. They do. They grow on trees. It's a very delicate process on how marshmallows are harvested. I've always said God is in control. Pretty much, Will. Pretty much. I didn't get a notification. I just happened to see. I've not been getting a lot of notifications either. And I happened to see her live and just kind of jumped in to say hi. And yesterday, Next went live at one point, and I never got a notification. I just happened to see that he was on. And I still have not gotten a notification from his live yesterday. It's crazy. There goes another marshmallow plant. Pretty much, I mean, it's a very, very delicate process, fish. Very delicate. I love watching your videos of Sammy and family. It makes me smile. Thank you. You're very welcome, Miss Christie. You're very, very welcome. And I'm just really glad that everyone enjoys him, and that he is able to put a smile on people's face. You know, like I said, we all need a little more of that. Athena and I are going to the beach. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. I would love to go to the beach. Y'all have a good time. Have fun. I hope y'all have a good day as well too, Jenna May. I just love that video of Sammy and the family. That was so precious. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Hey, Mojo the monkey. How are y'all doing? Welcome. It's so good to see y'all. I'm so excited. Y'all, this is one of the channels that I'm talking all the time about. Mojo the monkey. Y'all be sure and sub up. He's the one that they have the little green monkey, and Mojo is awesome. And his parents are awesome. Carlos and Lauren are just absolutely beautiful people inside and out. And they just, I love Mojo. I'm always telling people to go check out y'all's channel. Yeah. Please, if you could, drop your link in my chat, please. Mojo. Or it's Carlos or Lauren, one. But please, yes, drop your link in my chat. Here, I'll make you a mod even. I don't think I put it to where only mods could do it, but I'll oh, here we go. There's the dots. I'll make you a mod so that you can drop the link. I don't think I have mine set up to, oh shit, I closed out my thing. I don't think I have mine set up to where it's only a mod that can drop a link, but just in case. If y'all would please put the link to your channel in the chat, and that way everybody can go sub up to y'all. But I talk about y'all all the time. Y'all have been, because y'all know as well as I do that there's a lot of bad monkey channels out there. Bad monkey channels. And they are one of the best. In my opinion, they are absolutely one of the best. Mojo is so well behaved, and he's so loved. And he is just the cutest little guy. Cute. And Mojo is a green monkey. A vervet. That's what they call a green monkey. I know, Christy. You're talking about the one that I call the asshole in Cambodia? Yeah. He's not good. Thank y'all for subbing to him. Good deal. Lisa, your subs are growing. Great for you. Yes, Miss Christy. Yes, my sub count has been going up. There you go. There's the link, guys. Everybody sub up to Mojo. And I would love to have y'all. I sent y'all an email a few days ago, but I would love to have y'all come and do a panel with me one night to where we can talk about. I would love for y'all to be able to share with us what you've learned about green monkeys and what y'all have learned through having Mojo. And I would love to talk about like the similarities and the differences in the breeds, because I have a macaque and y'all have a green. Oh yes, let's do it. Shoot, yeah, you tell me when and we will set up an evening to do it. I'm all about it. Hey, Let It Go, welcome. Hey, Games. Let It Go. I know you're just coming in. So Mojo the monkey is here. and they have dropped their link. This is the channel that I talk about all the time. That I'm always like, y'all have got to go check them out. And his videos are so funny. Mojo is so funny. He's got just this, he's really got a very sweet disposition about him. He really does. And Mojo is a daddy's boy. Mojo is very much a daddy's boy. You can tell that, which is funny to me because it's like the opposite, because Sammy is such a mama's boy. But I would love to do, yeah, we will definitely set up a time and do a panel. I would love to know what y'all have learned about green monkeys and what y'all have learned through because that's the thing. And it's what I was talking about on panel with Makeup Mobster yesterday. You can do all the research ahead of time. You can educate yourself so much about them ahead of time. But it's just like when you have a baby, when you're having your first baby and you're pregnant and you're reading the books and, you know, your family members are telling you stories and, you waking up? He has to be able to reach up and touch my face. I'll email you so we can set it up. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. You know, but when you're pregnant with that first child, you know, everybody's telling you what you need to do and you're learning and you're trying to educate yourself, but you don't, that learning process really doesn't start until you have your baby, right? And it's the same way with getting a monkey. You can research and you do need to research ahead of time. Don't get me wrong. It is imperative that you research ahead of time. Imperative. And you need to talk to as many people as possible that have years and years and years experience. But that real learning process starts the day that they come into your home. Because you have to take their personality into account. There's just so many different things, you know, that you can't learn through research. And so I know that because I'm learning things about Sammy all the time. And I know that it's probably been the same way with Mojo, where you're learning so much through them. They are teaching us as much as we're teaching them, if not more. I kept wondering what Makeup Mobster was so excited about. Now I see they are adorable. Yes. Yes. I had sugar gliders. I know it's different, but I treated them like my babies. I fed them all organic homemade food. Oh, wow, Casey. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Jody girl. How you doing? Yeah, everything I'm saying, that's right. They teach us just as much, if not more, than we're teaching them. And every day because their personalities come out more and more every day. And there are some things that I know, like just from watching their videos, where Mojo is completely different from Sammy. Green monkeys aren't a Velcro baby. You know, like I don't go to the bathroom by myself. Like literally, I can't. Used to, he would sit on my feet. Not anymore. Now he crawls in my lap. You know, he is with me literally 24/7. He is attached to me. He does not get very far from me at all. Last night's the first time that he has willingly kind of gone into another room away from me. And that's because I was cooking dinner. And so he came into the living room because the boys were in here. And so he wanted to play with the boys. But he was still able to see me. And I was able to see him. But that's the furthest, literally, that he's been away from me, is last night when he decided to. And that only lasted for a certain length of time. And then he was like, okay, I need mom. He is 8 weeks old. I guess 8.5 weeks old now, because he'll be 9 weeks on Friday. Hey, Nex, how you doing? Saggy, you come up with some of the craziest stuff. You just do. You're crazy, Saggy. You're crazy. But And Mojo is, I think Mojo is 5 months. He's not 6 months yet, is he? Mojo's 5 months, right? I hope they're still here. But I think Mojo's 5 months old. I think. Yes, Mojo is 5 months. I thought so. I've watched Mojo from like their very first video. I have followed Mojo. What about when the monkey becomes sexually mature? It's been said that they become aggressive. That's true. And it's not so much that they become aggressive. There's a difference in being aggressive and challenging. What happens is when they hit that sexual maturity, they start challenging you. They're wanting to basically rise in the hierarchy, right? So they're going to challenge that alpha position. And that's why it's so very, very important that you never, ever, even as a baby, you never let them get that upper hand. You just don't do it. Hi, Val. Welcome. I am feeling a little bit better, Val. Thank you. And I got my face on today. Y'all don't get used to it, though, because I'm lazy. So most of the time I don't have it on. But I do try to, because it does make you feel better just to, put your face on. But you also want to get them fixed before that time of them hitting sexual maturity. They need that blah, 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 blah. They need the testosterone to grow. So you don't want to get them fixed until they're about 2 years old. But you're getting them fixed before they're going into that sexual maturity. And that will help some. But they are going to challenge you. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. And if you've got a monkey, I mean, you're going to get bit. That's going to happen. You're going to get scratched. It's going to happen. But you work through that. You don't lay off of training. You don't lay off of discipline. With girls, Red Roadrunner, I'm not sure if it's that they even actually spay them. I'm not sure exactly what they do with females. That's a good question, though. That's something that we may want to look into and see what we can find out on that. That's a very good question. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. And yes, you look very pretty today. Well, thank you, Nix. Thank you. Do you have a vet close by that understands monkeys? It's very hard to find a vet when you have a primate, especially when you have what is considered an old world monkey. So my vet is 2 hours away. 2 hours. Because not just any vet can see a monkey. They have to basically be specialized for primate care, because treating a monkey is so completely different than treating a dog or a cat. I mean, their anatomy, everything about them is much closer to humans than it would be a dog or a cat, So it's definitely a specialty that a vet has to have. And a lot of vets don't want to see old world monkeys. They'll see new world monkeys like marmosets and capuchins, but they don't want to see an old world monkey such as, a macaque or a vervet. Now that they do have they cycle every month. When they go through when they hit their sexual maturity, they do cycle every month. And females can have the exact same issues that we have: ovarian cyst, endometriosis, dysmenorrhea, all of that. They can have all of that. And that was another reason that I didn't want to get a female. Yeah, he's sleeping pretty good, Nick. He's sleeping pretty good. I may have to wake him up here in a little bit, though, because I don't want him to sleep a whole lot right now. Otherwise, he won't get his nap this afternoon. And that afternoon nap is pretty vital. I have with, and I wonder how that is with Mojo. That's something we'll have to talk about when we panel. But with Sammy, if he doesn't get his naps during the day like he needs, we're going to have a bad night. He's not going to do well at night because he gets so overtired that it ends up interfering with his nighttime sleeping. Oh, he's waking up. You waking up? What you doing? What? So it's pretty important that he gets his naps during the day so that he does well at night. And he did great last night. He did really good. We had a bottle about 10:30. 10:30 maybe, 10:45, and he slept all night long. And he woke up and he was just a happy little monkey this morning. Happy little monkey. I'm the same way. I need my naps. Girl, I hear you. I don't always actually nap, but I do lay down every afternoon on the couch and ice my head. I have to every day. That's just a part of it, a part of my illness. But can female monkeys get work done at Dr. Miami's monkey with Kylie Jenner lips and Jennifer Lopez hips? You know what? I would say no to that question. And that is only because monkeys are much more intelligent than that. You know what I'm saying? They're way too intelligent for that. What you doing? You waking up? Huh? You waking up? He's still got his eyes closed, but he's moving around. Right? That would be, poor monkey, that would be awful. Just big old, just. We took some footage of this live. Will you be okay if we feature you live in the next video? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm more than okay with that. In fact, I'd appreciate it. That would help my sub count. I ain't gonna lie. I am trying to grow my channel and I ain't shy about it. But no, that's great. I'd really appreciate it if you did. I love Mojo. I absolutely do. And a lot of times Sammy is watching him with me. I've got videos I've got to catch up on though. I want to say I watched the one with the worms has got to be one of my favorite videos because Lauren was so skeezed out. I loved it. And I was definitely with Lauren on that one. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, you know what? That's like really good though. I mean, they got him mealworms because they eat worms and they eat, bugs and stuff in the wild. That is part of their diet. And so, I had thought about, Sammy being outside playing and like catching grasshoppers and crickets and stuff and munching down. But I never thought about the worms. And as disgusting as it sounds, the worms are actually really, really good for him. It's got a lot of protein and stuff in it. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Yes, his hair is very soft. How does it compare to your dog's hair, for example? It doesn't feel like dog hair or cat hair. I guess maybe more similar to like a really soft cat, like a kitten, maybe like kitten hair. But it's definitely like hair, not fur. Does that make sense? It's hair, not fur. Y'all, Mojo gets trim ups. He does. And it is just so cute. Daddy keeps his hair like spot on. And I love that. I thought that was so awesome that they literally make sure that his hair is, uniform and I love his hair. I love his hair. And that coloring in his hair, that's why they're referred to as green monkeys, even though it's not green. It's a really pretty gold that they get. It's awesome. Yeah, the worms. I was just like, oh no. And Daddy was all about it. Daddy was all about Mojo eating the worms. He looked like a little kid. He was so excited with Mojo eating worms. I loved it. Oh no, Miss Christie. If Mojo wants it, he gonna have to catch that himself. I'm not gonna catch him for him, or I'll send the boys out there to do it. The boys can go catch him some grasshoppers. But you can actually order like grasshoppers and crickets and stuff. I'll have to check out Mojo. Sammy is the first monkey. Oh yes, you've got to. You've got to. He really is. He's a neat little guy. He's very laid back, and he's very sneaky. Monkeys are very clever. They're very, very clever. And I've noticed Sammy is kind of starting to get into that being sneaky. You can tell that they are. I just got a really weird Discord message. Um, but they're clever, and you can see when they're like looking to get into, like they're looking for something to get into. You can see it. Um, Very mischievous, but that's you got to know where they're at. That's for sure. It's like a little kid. When a little kid gets quiet, and you're like, they're too quiet. They're into something. Monkeys are the same way. The insects and worms gross me out. Yeah, it's pretty gross. But the monkey biscuits have insects and stuff ground up in them. Anywhere that does reptile sells insects and mealworms. Yes, that's very true. I used to get for chickens. Oh, really? See, our neighbors, so I call it the chicken mansion because they have this huge chicken coop, and it's nice chicken coop. The chickens come out every day, and they just kind of, they might be in my yard some, and in our other neighbor's yard some, but like they just kind of do their thing. But for the most part, they actually stay in her yard. She'll go let them out of the coop, and they'll follow her in to her backyard, and she'll close the gate, and you know. And when she goes to put them up, they all get in a line and they follow her, and they've been really neat to watch too. Chickens are really smart. And I never would have thought that, but chickens are actually very smart. And they have little individual personalities too. We used to get crickets at PetSmart for chickens. It was too funny. Oh, I bet it was. I don't have like a PetSmart or anything like that close to me. I'm in a very rural area. So I don't have anything like that close. But you can order them online too, is my understanding. Or I guess we would just have to like drive into one of the larger areas to get some. Chickens are. I have to go. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Have a great day. Okay, you too, Nix. Have a good one. Oh, really, Red? That's cool. Oh, we do have feed stores, Miss Christie. I bet you we have a couple of feed stores. I bet you I could. That's a good idea. We have a chicken that can open the bathroom door. Oh, wow, Margie. I never realized how like interesting chickens were until I live, next door to someone that has chickens. I felt so bad for her the other day though. We have these dogs that live several houses down, kind of like a block away, but they're never fenced in. They're not nice dogs. And they came and killed one of her chickens. She went to put her chickens up and was short one. And so we're all looking around trying to see where this chicken's at. And my husband and the other neighbor found him. And you could see like the trail of feathers kind of going from her property to them that property and they found the chicken. And I just felt so bad. I felt so bad that she lost one of her chickens. I had one that ran to garage and laid her egg in a basket in there every morning. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Like she had her own little special spot, huh? They're sneaky too. One chicken we took weeks to find out how she escaped. Oh wow. I want to own a mini farm with goats and cows. That would be nice too, Saggy. Her name is Sally. She likes to escape over the fence and visit our elderly neighbor. She's trying to teach the two chicks how to escape. Oh, a pit grabbed one of mine and pulled her through the fence. Oh my God, Red. That's awful. See, these are at least pit mixes that these people have. And I'm telling you, they're not fenced in at all. Nothing. And we have seen them, like over here before, and they've been shooed away. But they did. They actually got one of her chickens, and I felt so bad. She loves them chickens. She loves those chickens. And it was one of the really pretty ones too. It was black and white. It almost looked like it had stripes with the way the black and white was on the feathers. And every once in a while she'll bring us like a thing of fresh eggs, and oh, there's nothing like fresh eggs. Our chickens have attitude, so our little dogs are scared of them. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I cried and cried. I scared my husband to death. He thought someone had been killed, not a chicken. Oh, Red, but still, that is. I'd have cried too. I was trying not to cry when they found our chicken the other day. And I mean, bless her heart, she's an older lady. And she lives there by herself and stuff, and she's got her little bitty dog and her chickens. That's her life. And for her to lose one of her chickens, it did it. My heart just hurt for her. My former, but he puts them to fight. Oh, that's awful, Saggy. It's so awful. My neighbor's dog put an end to the last of my babies. They just sold their house. Once they have gone with the damn dog, I'm getting some more. Oh, wow, Ruth. Do the owners not do anything about it? I mean, these owners here didn't, so I guess not. Yeah, that it's just sickening, isn't it, Miss Chrissy? Yeah, you get attached. We have 3 ducks. I love ducks. I love ducks. I just love ducks. One of the hospitals that I was at a couple of times before I had my surgery, they have duck ponds all over the place. And so I would go down and I would save like bread from my lunches and stuff, and I would go down and feed the ducks. And they had all their little babies that were just following them around, and oh, they were just so cute. I get very attached to animals too. Oh yeah, I do too. That's why the older dog that I had, bless her heart, I mean, she'd been completely blind for a month, almost a year, actually. She was losing her hearing. She's losing her teeth. You could tell she was having a hard time getting up and down because her hips are so bad. And I really think I probably waited a little too long to put her down. And but it was just so hard for me to do. I couldn't do it. I loved that dog so much. I couldn't do it. Um, and finally it was just, I had to. I had to. She had lost all bowel control, and I knew that her organs were probably starting to shut down. So we had to finally put her down. Where I live, it's a thing to meet up on weekends on this ranch. Many people go. Oh my God, that's awful, Saggy. Sir Jeffrey was duck napped by our 15-year-old daughter from a creek close to our house. That's funny. Like her actual child was gone for hours. Oh my God. I lived by some woods. One year I got to watch a deer raise twins. Oh my God. That would be so cool. Lisa, my little diabetic dog is losing her sight. I'm so sad. I'll always take care of her. I give to. Oh man, I know that's got to be tough having a dog that's diabetic. That's so hard on them, you know. Little toddler, 3 years old. Oh damn, Ruth. Wow, wow. I'm surprised they didn't slap her with some charges. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here in a couple of minutes. She tripped over the steps yesterday. Oh, she will adjust though. She will adjust. Mine did. And she was completely blind, but she got around very well. Very, very well. You too, Red Roadrunner. You too, girl. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down for the day. Um oh yeah, Red. They do adjust. They really do. They learn the layout of it. They start relying more and more on their sense of smell. I know it's hard to watch, Red. It really is. It's hard to see an animal go downhill like that. Um, it was real hard, but they do. They start relying more and more on that sense of smell, and she did great. We didn't understand how she didn't get in trouble either. I know that's crazy. Oh my goodness, Margie, you should have had a video of that. That would have been awesome. Watching her quack to get a duck's attention. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut this down for the day. I will talk to everybody later. I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful day. Um, I'll see what I can come up with for an upload today. But everybody have a great day. Thank you for being here. And until next time.